it right now. Yes. Yes, you have seen it before. You don't gotta lie about that. You haven't smelled no cigarette or none of that in there. I don't be smoking cigarettes in there, babe. I don't gotta be slick. I'm not trying to be slick. Right, let's work, y'all. Let's work.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Kappa. Go.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he's going to be brought down past the 45.
He got a backpack with 50 condoms in it.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to Hampton. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. It's a gain of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Lion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
A run, this is Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. They are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now, Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive are they going to have the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of the head.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing again, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass. both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh!
Anywhere.
Stupid.
Turned it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
He's going to air this.
Oh! Nice shit.
And he's going to take this
Wow.
all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
John Day Barrett on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Going for it all. And this will be...
Fuck, I should have caught that.
Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
On the coverage.
To throw, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end around. They gets in the 2nd. They get 10 yards on the hook up.
Be alright. Fucked up last time.
Have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, Hampton. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos 46-yard line.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
4 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. Great blocking, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Broncos. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Chargers will have great field position right around midfield.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Tackled at the 46-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California. In a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Monday Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down. Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throw it. Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Kappa.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
Give them 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. He's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's in. Amarian Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. They send Sutton in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Open man.
That's a pick.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. On the give, it's Harvey. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this This is too far out in front. One's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. It's second down. Run between the tackles for an empty. And some good blocking at the point of attack. Pick up on 7, and it brings up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. And this one, get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. A give, and here comes Hampton. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
She do me in the club, I mean she working. Every night I listen to females working. Taking up, bougie. ATL, sorry, no.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Inside the 30.
Good shit.
And he will score. defensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Chargers take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Got to hit the club. We're mobbing all day. Awesome. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking like a slide to the beat.
Herbert now on first down. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he will go all the way. He will have it. Touchdown Chargers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him. Here's first and 10. On the ground, this is Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Stay still. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive. And
good shit.
Into the end zone. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Broncos.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of relief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we running down. Yeah, the minute that's how it's out.
Set. Kappa. Set.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. That one intercepted. Picked off.
Good shit. I just knew you was going to keep feeding.
Set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern.
He going to fumble in a minute. I promise you, he going to fumble in a minute. Keep on. He already went out the game for a shoulder injury.
29. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good swing.
2nd and a yard.
At the 10-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. It is brought in the end zone.
That's a pick.
Franklin, touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So miscommunication there now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Chargers field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. From the 43. Here's second and a couple. To throw is Nix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw is Herbert. Right side, balled in by McConkey. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
14 yards.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown, LA. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line
To
up
throw,
for the
it's
two-point
Herbert.
conversion.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Chargers 40, Broncos 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing, Nix. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Throwing is Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
Nix's pass.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, left side for Hampton. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his third touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score. Chargers 47, Broncos 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this just shows how special he can be.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Bombers. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Over the middle, he hits his tight end, Hooper. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
And he'll take it on in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A run. Here's Harris. There he goes. Inside the 30. And then finally dragged down at the Chargers. 18. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That is caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert. Who's
damn, you heard my boy. Don't worry about it. We're going to put Lance in the game.
Plays one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Lance looking to throw to the goal line and in. Oronde Gadsden touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. Next on 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Ready? To throw is Lance. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
6-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he will score again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
Nix got to throw it here on 1st down. That's Cooper open right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Broncos 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Second down. Nix. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Down. Black, 95, set.
Hampton trying to work inside. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's a give left side to Harris. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second
He'll
and
come up
4.
now for 2nd down and 4.
Set. Hut.
On the ground, Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd and
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
And the Chargers
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
That's bullshit. Good shit.
Broncos will take over at their own 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a second.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims.
Nix's pass. Complete to Marvin Mims. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Hold on a second.
Here we go. One final play. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.